Woo, 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 woo. This is where we've been living for the past year. It's a mess right now because we're in the process of moving. Motion detecting night lights, kind of. It did trigger. Anyway, I have them everywhere in the house. I'm like addicted to these things. The plan is like this entire room is gonna go. Like everything in here cannot come with us, I guess. I'll probably get rid of my extra luggage too. But yeah, I've got like blank DVDs over there. And like this is a movie, like a digital camera. This is a Pebble watch. So there's a little bit of value to it to somebody. And the thing is, like, I know it's a lot of bulk, and I keep telling her that there's dollar bills up there. I mean, every once in a while there's a $10, $20 bill in something. It has value to someone. And we sold this entertainment system that was over here. It was like a IKEA entertainment stand. Probably like $300 new. I think we got it for like $65. And I finally sold it for $45. Young kid, naive. He said that he's moving to Reno. I'm like, why do you buy furniture when you get there is what I'm thinking. But huge one that we're trying to get rid of. Nobody is interested in used couches. It's just, we got this thing a year old, and then from IKEA. The cool thing about these couches is you can replace the fabrics on them for like $150 to $200. We ordered that all brand new, so it's essentially like getting a brand new couch. One person did say that they want to put a deposit on it, so they're going to send me that through Venmo. So, I mean, we're really screwed if we can't get rid of it. There's like two styles with these, Style A and Style B. Tiffany bought both styles, so one of them doesn't really fit that well. Old cabinetry. I mean, this place was built in the 60s, and I can't imagine that there was ever remodeled it since then. Go. And it's been in the box ever since. The entire time I was living in the RV because I didn't have a place to put it. This thing's gigantic. This is how I usually make coffee with a French press, and that's a lot smaller. And so I'll just probably use that. I just need to get rid of this entirely. This microwave, I think I got this for like $35 on Craigslist. And then one of the first days I had it, some of this, I think it was like one of those plug-in Glade things. I had to use the outlet, so I unplugged the Glade thing that Tiffany had got, and I put it right here, and it leaked, and you can see what it did to the paint. So, and then this big chair right here, Herman Miller Arion chair. I had this in the van for a while. It's just too big. It's too bulky, and it's not as comfortable as it claims to be. So, yeah, that thing was like $800 that I spent on this. Pretty much a waste, I think. Like a fake fire. Spent $150 on this at one point. Water cooler. I love this thing. I can no longer drink water out of the tap. It just tastes disgusting. This is reverse osmosis filtered water that you get from the grocery store. This is the backyard. Pretty messy back here. Everything's a mess. I usually put my bike right under there. And then Tiffany's bike is right under there. It was really noisy here. Like the walls are super thin, so you can hear everything. I've mentioned before that the neighbors have 2 dogs. They got rid of one of the dogs that was barking a lot, and then they replaced it with a little puppy, and that thing barks its head all day when they're gone. And then they have a kid that cries all the time. He yells at his kid. You can hear everything they say through the walls. It's like horrible, man. They were playing basketball the other night, seriously, at midnight. Is my pile that is going to be going to the Goodwill. It's up for sale on Craigslist right now. People are just not buying this stuff. So in my mind, I made up that if it doesn't sell, it's going to the Goodwill, or I'm giving it away. But I've got a lot of cool stuff in here. Not that it's all like trashy and garbagey. A lot of it is, but somehow this stuff's either going to go to the Goodwill, or it's got to fit in the storage bay of the fifth wheel. And I don't know how that's going to work. I try to organize everything in these little containers. What I'll do is I'll label each one. Like, this is my locks. All things related to locks. Why do I have so many locks? Am I like a paranoid person where I need to secure everything down? Yes. But I have a lot of unused locks. And then, like, here's my solder gun stuff, and this is my organizational one. It's got, like, different things of tape in there and all that kind of stuff. This is what's worked best for me, just having these bins that are labeled. So, wall warts, yeah, got a ton of those in there. These things are not the easiest to open. But computer cables and electrical stuff, so like little outlets, extension cords. Here's one that's related to cameras, so got all my camera crap in there. This is a cool project at one point. It was to help me mitigate all the wire mess here, but it's a wire mess onto its own. Driven by this right here. Okay. Hello. Just got 15 more bucks in the wallet. Guy stopped by and picked up some of those adapters that I showed you just a second ago. Yeah, so I'm just wheeling and dealing, making these little sales on Craigslist. And then I've got all these Xbox games over here. Not even opened. I didn't really like that game. I don't remember playing. I didn't know I had that. Anyway, but there's some... Oh, wow, I didn't know I had that. Oh my god, I didn't know I had that either. Yeah. Alright, so that's my update for now. We're in the middle of moving. It's just kind of a nightmare. It's just really messy. But things are looking up at the place. We've got water going now. We got the water heater working, so I took a shower over there, so did Tiff. And yeah, loving the RV life. So anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you later. Hey guys, I wanted to make an update on my channel. This is kind of an announcement. The theme of my channel is going to change yet again. My channel started out filming my adventure, selling all my stuff when I was in Washington and buying an RV and moving down to the Bay Area and finding a job while I'm living in my RV. And then moved into an RV park, made videos there, and was in an RV that entire time, but sold the RV. For the last year, I've been living in an apartment and then just doing van trips. I purchased a van too, so the theme of my channel changed again. I lost a lot of subscribers because I had a lot of people that were into the RV life and not so much the van life. So as I increased people interested in the van life, a lot of people unsubscribed that were doing the RV thing. So now I've got the best of both worlds because I'm keeping the van, and now we are, after 1 year living in an apartment, I'm going back to the minimal lifestyle. I'll be living in an RV again. Just purchased an RV. So expect more videos of that. I'm going to be in a 34-foot fifth wheel with my girlfriend Tiffany, and we'll be making vids. So right now I'm in the process of downsizing yet again, and I've got an accumulation of all this junk that's been following me around in storage sheds and such. But I've been actively marketing this stuff on Craigslist, trying to sell it. It's not real. People aren't buying this crap, man. So I've in my mind, I've made it up that if it doesn't sell this time, then it's going to Goodwill. And so I'm going to be making a few videos on my process of downsizing and what some of the tricks that we've picked up along the way on how to downsize. It's a really hard process to purge all this stuff that's been following you through life. There's like emotional attachments to this stuff, but it just feels so freeing to get rid of that stuff as well. So I'll share a couple tips with you on how we did that. Before Tiffany gets out of bed, she reads a chapter of Bliss Beyond Belief by Noelle Marie. If you haven't checked out her channel, along with Minivan Vince, the mobile couple that have their own little living units, Minivan Vince in a minivan. Anyway, 2 great channels on YouTube. Check them out.